Right, welcome back to the Star 9 Alabama studio. We are going live once again for a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for parts of north central Lawrence County, parts of extreme northwestern Morgan County, and central Limestone County. Whoa, did not mean to do that. Until, let's see, this warning is in effect until 4:45 a.m. again for central Limestone, northwestern Morgan, and Lawrence counties. At 4:14 a.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 9 miles south of Lexington or 13 miles east of Russellville, moving at 60 miles per hour. Hazard: 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Radar indicated This is radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, sidings, and trees. Mind you, there has already been up to quarter-size hail reported with this thunderstorm that's just now moving into Lawrence County. Frequent lightning is going on. Many across Lawrence County are probably getting awoken from that loud rumble of thunder. Don't be scared. Be prepared. This is just a severe thunderstorm warning, but treat it as if it was a threat. Move to an interior room away from doors and windows and seek shelter there. Of course, you can stay tuned with us here at Star 9 Alabama. We will keep you posted on that. Now, one thing I am closely monitoring, and this is what brought me to go live for the severe thunderstorm warning, is this. Ignore that. Okay, I knew that was coming, but. Alright, so what happened there is that a tornado warning was just issued west of Tupelo. That's something we're going to have to monitor later this evening, but our focus right now goes to Lawrence and Limestone counties as I speak. This area right here, just west of Moulton, following County Road 24, that is going to be carrying larger hail and gustier winds up to 60 miles per hour. Now, the radar is not showing a lot inside of this current thunderstorm. But from what I am seeing, we're getting gusts up to potentially 30, 60 miles per hour at times. Again, that is why this certain area is currently warned. So keep that in mind. Another area to watch for is right here. These are just kind of by themselves. They're supercells. We could be seeing some rotation ongoing just east of Tismingo. That would be Tismingo, Mississippi. So that's south of Cherokee, Alabama. If you are anywhere south of Cherokee, Alabama, there could be some ongoing rotation there. We got some thunder boomers just now beginning to move into the Winston, and Coleman, Alabama areas. That is currently special weather statement warned for that threat of P and probably penny. Yep, penny-sized hail and 40-mile-per-hour wind gust within this. So Double Springs, Arley, heading into West Point and Falkville. That's a heads up for you. This could get issued under a severe thunderstorm warning here very, very soon. A couple severe thunderstorm warnings out of our market here. This is in the Birmingham market, is in effect for Oakman down towards Barry. That could impact Coleman within the next several hours. And just now a tornado warning was issued for areas of Bruce, Mississippi. This is southwest of Tupelo. This will likely track into the portions of West Alabama, northwestern Alabama, within, again, the next several hours. So keep that in mind. With that being said, I've kind of spoken of all the threats that are noted here. We'll stay live for just a few more minutes. If you got any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm going to kind of examine the radar as we speak. So yes, there's some damaging winds ongoing. I'm seeing that showing up on radar. I believe there's been some damage reported as well. Let me double check on that fact. We did just get a new thunderstorm warning. This is very close to our coverage area. So again, heads up near Good Hope area and Wilburn, Cold Springs, Dodge City. That's a heads up for you. New severe thunderstorm warning will be needed within the next couple of hours from now. I'm just getting a look at the models, or excuse me, not the models, the warnings here. So, National Weather Service in Franklin County, Alabama, had reported hail size of 1 inch in size. That was near Hodges. That was from earlier. This is the same storm that produced that hail, but is out of that warned area, or out of that general location, if you will. I'm not seeing any other reports coming in as I speak. Still monitoring everything on the reports end, but I haven't seen anything new. I'm just correcting, I'm making sure that I'm correct by that assumption. So yes, no other newer reports have come in. Just if you are north of Moulton, Alabama, so if you're located out towards Town Creek, Cortland, and Hillsboro, keep in mind that this does have a damaging wind threat up to 60 miles per hour and some larger hail up to quarter size that could be ongoing. This is going to push northeast into Limestone County here very soon. Within the next couple of minutes here, hold on, how fast does this move? 60 miles per hour. So we're going to do a storm track real quick to kind of give you a given idea on where this is heading. Okay. Alright, so if you are sitting around Terrytown, this is going to be within your area within the next 6 minutes. 4:26 a.m. is when this is knocking at your front door in Terrytown. Looking towards Hillsboro, 4:35. Poplar Creek, 4:40. Ripley, 4:42. Going into Tanner, 4:48 a.m. Tanner Crossroads, around 4:50. As you head into Athens, this storm will be knocking at your doorstep around 5 a.m. this morning. And going into Fairmont, the same thing there, around 5 a.m. this morning. Same thing. So Elkmont going all the way towards Clarkdale, heading pretty much into Tennessee area. This will be knocking at your doorstep by 5 a.m. this morning. Again, damaging wind gusts of 60 miles per hour and quarter size hail will possibly be ongoing by the time it's there. I'm not really seeing a weakening trend with this. Matter of fact, there's been a lot of lightning frequency since I've been live. Good news is there's no rotation from what I'm seeing with my eyes. So no tornado potential at this moment. Now another thing that I will mention, this is just outside of our coverage area. Severe thunderstorm warning was just issued for Jasper and Cordova until, let's see, 4:45 a.m. This will be moving into Coleman County within the next couple of minutes. Matter of fact, we'll draw a storm track for that as well. So 60 mile per hour wind gusts and half dollar size hail is possible. Wow, this storm is booking it. 80 miles per hour. 80 miles per hour, folks. That is how fast this storm is moving. So we are going to draw a storm track into Coleman County. Alright, this will be within the Bankhead area by 4:25 a.m. this morning. If you're sitting in Jasper, it's be in your area by 4:30. Moving towards the Wilson Bend, 4:40. Going towards Black Bottom, 4:50. Good Hope and Fairview West, this will be in your area by 4:51. Hanceville, 4:53. South Vinemont and Vinemont, 4:56. East Point, 4:56. Going into Gum Springs, this will be in your area by 5 a.m. this morning. These storms are booking it and are moving rather quickly, carrying damaging winds and larger hail. With that being said, we are going to end off the live stream for now. If a new warning is prompted, we will go live and we will cover that. But thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned with us here at Star 9 Alabama, and we will keep you weather aware. right, good morning to the early birds. The time is 5:30 a.m. at Central Daylight Time. Most of our strongest storms that we were monitoring west of I-65 have now weakened to the point that they are under severe limits. But we do have two severe thunderstorm warnings, one for Coleman, Morgan, and Marshall County until 5:30 a.m. this morning. That's within the next about 3 to 4, potentially 5 minutes. We did also just get a new warning east of Hanceville for the areas of Blount County until 6 a.m. this morning. This warning is in effect for quarter-size hail. We are noticing on radar within the past several minutes here. I'm actually going to switch up radar reflectivity, or our radars real quick. I want to quickly talk about an area of... radar's not showing it. There's an area east of Hanceville, south of Holly Pond, that is producing potentially up to 1.5 inches of hail, which is just above an inch there of hail that's currently potentially falling across Blountsville, Alabama. Yes, I said that right. I was just making sure I said that right for you. So we are going to take a look at our, what we call mean estimate hail size. I don't know if it's going to want to work for us this evening, or this morning, I should say. No, it doesn't seem like it. I have no idea why it's not wanting to work. None of it's wanting to work. Okay, but up to 1.5 inches of hail is potentially falling as I speak over the area south of Holly Pond towards Blountsville, Alabama. So if you're in Blountsville, Alabama, keep this in mind. You need to stay indoors. If you're out on the roadways, you need to try to get off the roadways as soon as possible. It does seem to me that we're having some radar issues, of course, with WSB3 again this morning. Take a look, and that wouldn't be the first time. But again, a couple new severe thunderstorm warnings were just issued now. I believe 2 of them were just issued. Take a look, and that wouldn't be the first what's going on with the radar this morning. A couple new severe thunderstorm warnings were just issued, but it is not wanting to work. Take a look, and that wouldn't be the first going on with the radar this morning. The new severe thunderstorm warning was issued for areas of now Marshall County, eastern Coleman County. I believe it leaps into the new severe thunderstorm warning was issued mainly for areas of Coleman County and west or much of Marshall County, if you will. This warning is until 6:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Both radar indicated what you can expect is hail damage to vehicles and wind damage to roof sidings. What you can do is stay indoors. Hail damage to vehicles. Stay away from doors and windows. Don't go outside to try to see the hail or lightning. Stay indoors. Keep us on the phone, doors and windows, and we will be here alongside with you to keep the weather aware. Another thing to mention, frequent lightning continues across the area. I know I'm looking at the studio window right now. Another thing to mention, frequent lightning continues across the area. I know I'm looking at the studio window right now. Much of the morning. Remember, this is the first round of severe storms. The second round moves in by 11 a.m. going much of the morning, 7 p.m. to the early morning hours. Second Sunday by 11 a.m. going. People may think, oh, well, this is just the same direction. Early morning hours. No, this is the first round. We got another round that's going to be on the more significant end that we're going to happen. No, I will have a weather update out. We've got another round. Say the 7 a.m. time if we have time to get that out. Of course, we have 3 severe thunderstorm warnings as I speak. The one over Coleman, much of Coleman County is now allowed to expire. Of course, we have that being said, Marshall County and Blount County, we are the only ones that need to be concerned for the severe for the potential Marshall County weather. Blount County over here concerned. I am saying this with heart that we have not seen a lot of damage, not a lot of hail, not a lot of damage. That's good as of this
I
morning.
am saying
We weren't
this
expecting
with
much of that.
we have
It's,
not
again,
seen a lot
this
of
afternoon that we're expecting to see multiple rounds of thunderstorms that will push through. Again, this afternoon, causing that threat of almost severe weather. We have a level out of 5, a level 5 out of 5 high risk that is situated over much central Mississippi and Alabama, and even going into northern Alabama, just slightly. That includes Coleman, Lawrence, Winston, Franklin, I believe, many counties towards the south. I do want to mention something for Blount County here, where we do actually have a significant many counties towards the south. So that's just a heads up that may get. I do want to mention something for Blount County here, are in Warrior heading into that's county line. They go into Springfield area or Springville area. Are in Warrior heading into that's county line. They go into Springfield area or extended into that area. Heading into that's county line. They go into Springfield. Always feel free to ask any questions. I am always glad to answer those questions. Always feel free to ask any questions. I am always glad to answer those questions. Always feel free to ask. If you're just now tuning in, we're covering a lower end severe weather threat through the early morning hours. Saturday, this is we have two a lower end severe weather threat over parts of again Marshall, Saturday, Blount counties until 6:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Central Saturday, Blount counties. This is for quarter-sized hail and 60 miles per hour winds. A larger hail could potentially be falling just south of Arab as I speak. This is for quarter-sized hail and 60 miles per hour winds. Just keep that in mind. Could potentially be falling just south of Arab, but we're not going to stay on here for long, as it's not something that warrants us to stay here. Just south of Arab, but we're not going to stay on here for long. You're anywhere out towards DeKalb, Etowah, and Cherokee going into Jackson County. Keep in mind, these are stronger storms, going to severe storms that are beginning to push and Cherokee going into your area. Stay weather aware, on the way to your warnings, and if a warning is to be issued, you can expect us to update you as soon as it's set. Stay weather aware, that's going to be it for these live streams. Stay weather aware, and stay tuned for more weather live streams later this afternoon. That's going to be it for these live goes for. Stay weather aware, have a blessed stay tuned for more weather live streams. We don't see you later, but at the same time, we'll probably will. We'll see you later this afternoon with the severe weather threat and in our severe weather. Hopefully we don't see you later, but at the same time.